Sure.
This is special training. We just finished a webinar where we were presenting the Unifii products and opportunity, and we were just brainstorming informally, and I actually invited Shane to stick around and just give us a little bit of bonus training. So this is some bonus training, guys, and it's especially for those of you that have the ability to refer 10 or more people. And if you have the ability to do 10 or more, or 20 or 30, or however many that might be, there's something unique that I've never seen in the network marketing industry in terms of compensation plans that is available in Unifii that can multiply. I'm calling it double dipping, triple dipping, triple, quadruple dipping. And I've never seen anything like it. And Shane's going to unwrap that for us. And if you have never recruited 10 people, I think you will want to recruit 10 people when you see what Shane has to unveil. So Shane, over to you, brother.
Awesome, guys. Well, I'm about to light you up with some fire, so get ready. Okay, so when it comes to the re-entries, okay, so there you go. It's nice. I got two screens here. I can see. So I'm going to draw this out for you. Now, mind you, I've got some Egyptian hieroglyphics. You might have to translate. I'm just going to try not to spell any words, okay? Yep. So here's how it works. First off, actually, let me just close my window a little bit more. I want to make sure you guys can hear me well. So the first thing you need to understand is how the unilevel works, okay? So I'm just going to draw a couple things here. So you got 5 levels of your unilevel. On your first level, everybody you personally enroll, you make $60 from, then $20, then $25, $35, and $50. Fantastic. Now, when it comes to the matrix, you have 3 people underneath of you, right? And they have 3 people underneath of them. I'm drawing it like this just for a reason, okay? So I want you to consider this. Maybe I'll do this a little bit better. I'll draw these guys out a little bit further. So you got your 3 spots, and then they have 3, and they have 3, and so on and so forth. So each of these is like its own business, okay? They don't overlap, but now once you've put in 10 people personally, so maybe you put in this person here, maybe this guy was spillover, maybe you put this person in, and this person, and this person, and this guy spillover, but you put this person here, and so on and so forth. Once you've put 10 people in personally, what ends up happening is you get a new reentry. So your first level, you put in 10 people, you get a reentry. And what the reentry is, you need to understand this. The matrix pays you 9 levels deep. So you have 3 people, you have 9 people, you have 27 people, you have 81, and then 200. I don't want to do math on all that, but let's just go through the numbers here. So you got 9 levels, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you can earn 9 levels deep per position in your matrix. Filled out, a matrix will earn you over 188,000 US dollars per month residually, almost 190. It's a lot. And the cool thing is spillover can add the majority of that. But let's just say that now you've got a leader who might be over here, joins your business, and they're going to go to work. Well, you've put this person here personally, okay? And they're going to build their business very powerfully. And let's just say that they're building their business, and you end up getting a reentry here, okay? Or you put a reentry above them in another part of your matrix, whatever your strategy is. But let's just say that now you've got a position under someone else who's really building. Well, guess what? Now they're building this business up, okay? And they're filling out their matrix, and these people getting filled out. And what ends up happening is, first of all, you put this person there, so you earn $60, and you're earning $20 from everybody that they put in, and 25 from their people's people, and so on and so forth. But you put a re-entry here, which means you now have a brand new matrix that can earn 9 levels deep, okay? And again, down here, maybe you have another this matrix is building up, and there's another team player. You want to put a spot above a big leader, and you decide to go ahead and get yourself a re-entry under here, and now you can earn 9 levels deep from there, and so on and so forth. So maybe you get another reentry here, and you can put another, so you can actually earn infinitely deep from your matrix. So all you got to do, my recommendation, sorry about the lighting here, it's super bright outside. All you got to do is put 10 people in for each reentry. So let's just say this, my best advice would be to go ahead and try to put 30 people into your top position. Why would you want to do that? Because if you put 10 people in, you put a reentry here, another reentry over here, for example, and then another reentry over here. Now you've got a reentry under each of your 3 legs so that you can really blast those 3 legs and support. Maybe one's a little bit weak. Maybe this one's really strong and you want to be able to benefit from the strong players. Okay. Now under each reentry, what you want to start doing is then you can put, you know, more people, more personals to the reentry. So then this reentry here is getting, you know, your spots all filled out. Okay. And as this reentry puts in 10 people, that reentry is now able to put in another reentry. Well, I want you to just understand what just happened here, guys, because I know it looks like a lot of little triangles and it looks kind of funky. And you might have to see this a few times for it to really click and go, aha. But I've got another position that has another position. So when I make sales to this one here, okay, let's just color this one here yellow. Okay, I make sales to that position. Well, when I make a sale to this guy, what's going to end up happening is I've earned $60 for him. When this guy makes a sale, I'm going to make $20 to that one and $25 to my top position.
So you're getting paid 3 times.
You're getting paid 3 times to sign someone up one time. One time you get paid 3 levels of the unilevel, plus now you're earning 3 matrices.
That's just fun money. Yeah. Then there's matrix money. Yeah, exactly.
Then there's matrix money. Okay, so again, think long term, think strategy. In order to earn from a reentry, you still have to place personals on it. You can't just put a reentry somewhere and expect to make a whole bunch of money. You do have to do the work and put at least a couple or a few personals here, help those people build a team. But from each reentry, once you put 10 personals, you can earn a new reentry. Okay, so you can really stack this sucker up and make a lot of dough. And so you can have like 30 different matrices. Now here's where it gets crazy. This is the nuttiest part ever. Okay, is the matrix matching bonus. Okay, I'm just going to clear all this up. The matrix matching bonus. Once you've earned $25,000, you're going to earn 5% of the matrix income of anyone you've personally enrolled and anyone they've personally enrolled, including their reentries. So let me explain what I mean by that. So if I enroll, say, Steve, okay, and Steve is making on his first position, his first matrix is earning, say, $10,000 a month, I'm going to earn 5% of Steve because Steve is on my first level, okay? But Steve is enrolled, you know, let's just say I've put in 10 personals, and Steve is one of them. And Steve is making $10,000, and I've got Rebecca who's earning $3,000 a month. I've got Aaron who's earning $14,000 a month, and so on and so forth. Collectively, out of all of those people's earnings, I'm making 5%. On top of that, everybody that they've personally enrolled, so maybe Steve has enrolled 50 people. Well, I'm going to make 5% of every single person that Steve's enrolled. And I'm also going to make 5% of Steve's reentries. So if he has a reentry, say like here, what if this part of his matrix is only earning $10,000 a month, but this one over here is earning $100,000. And this is his second position, his second reentry, his reentry. Well, I'm going to earn 5% of that matrix income. Okay? So again, guys, the power in this is not just in your reentries, it's really in the matrix matching bonus. Because when you start to realize, holy Toledo's, once you get to the next level, I think it was $150,000 in earnings and you become a vice president, or is it 250? It was somewhere in that ballpark. Now you're going to earn 3 levels deep. Okay? So that means, and then when you get to, ambassador, when you earn, like, say, $1 million, you're earning 20%, 10%, I think it's 10, 20, 10, 5, 5, 5. So you're actually going to earn 5 generations deep. So for the leaders, the big money is going to come when you get to that ambassador level, and it's collective and combined. So all of the money together that you've earned, once it hits $25,000, you get executive status. Then it goes up a little bit more, including all of these bonuses. I might not have explained that 100%, but I want you to understand that is extremely lucrative. It's very, very powerful. It's going to put a real motivating factor under people. Because once you make $25,000 in total earnings and you can earn that 5% matrix matching bonus, that's huge. Just think about if you've put 50 people in, and if they've each put in 10 people, now you're earning 5% from all of that stuff. It's huge.
Yeah, those are massive numbers, guys. And you know, we often get very short-term thinking about a business opportunity and a compensation plan. What I want you to see from what Shane just shared, what if it took you 6 months to do 30 or 50 people? What if it took you a year? What if it took you 2 years? This business is not going away. So, you know, there's people that are already putting in 100, 300, 500 people in pre-launch, and presumably a large number of those will stay. My wife and I put in 1,600 people in our last major opportunity. So, you know, we're going to be doing some pretty heavy duty recruiting and providing some spillover as well. But, you know, if your skills and your experience are at an earlier level than that, or your ambitions are less than that, you can still set a bar. I mean, any of those things that levels, you know, it doesn't have to be the super duper fabulous ambassador. Although if you know a pretty serious leader in the industry, you better show them this, because I don't think there's anything out there that matches it. And they'll be interested in coming in. That's one reason for getting this out there. But for you, I mean, aspiration, you know, you could set yourself free just by tapping into this one part of it. If you roll up your sleeves and put in the work to get those 10, 20, 30, 50, even if you just have one reentry, it'd be big for you. If you had 2 reentries, it could be big for you. If you could put them on top like Shane was sharing. And let me see if I had a different way of, where is that? Where did I get that? Okay. It's not showing up for me there. I tried to do something similar, which showed the numbers too. Let me just see if I can pull that up.
Yeah, and I think John was working on a document
nice
as well, or a training for the reentries, like a corporate style training. I think that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, now it's those are just super impressive numbers. You really can't get around it. Yeah, I'm not getting to what I'm looking for, so I may have to just give up on that. Let's see if I can open that. All right, no, let me see. Maybe I got it now. Yeah, here it is. All right. This is my own version of Shane's magic.
Well, that looks way better.
I think it's nice to see the numbers. You did it real time, so it's more fun to watch it real time. But these are the numbers, guys, in a matrix. So we got a 3x9 matrix. It's 3 on the first, 9, 27, 81, 243, 749, 2,000 on the 7th level, 6,000 on the 8th level, and 19,000 on 9. So there's about 30,000 people in a full matrix. You never get a full perfect matrix. But here's the thing that I was thrilled by learning from Ron and Shane last week. It's the double dip. And so if you can start to do those reentries that Shane was just talking about, maybe you put one in here. You can put some underneath each other, but the the thing is about the matrix part of the compensation plan, I wanted to highlight that also. In the matrix, you earn pretty good percentages, but starting at levels 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, the percentages are 9 and 10%. I'm going to repeat that. So when you start to get down into these levels, this is 9, 10, 10, 10, and 10% in the matrix. So if you can start to double dip on positions and your top position, or maybe your top position, and you can start to double dip on 9 or 10% per person, guys, the numbers are just absolutely off the chart. Just absolutely off the chart. So this whole idea of double dipping and re-entries, and, you know, again, whatever your ambition is, do at least 10 and try to get one of these and do one of these re-entries, because then you can start to build underneath that re-entry. And, you know, of course you want to support your whole team, but there's a lot of benefit to you building things out and building further under yourself. And if you continue to recruit and recruit, you can add more re-entries, you know, and you'd probably want to do one in each of your 3 groups in your system as well. But there's a lot of power, as Ron was sharing, Shane, to stacking them on top of each other and getting that double, triple, quadruple, whammy, double, amazing.
Quintuple.
Yeah. So guys, this is a little bit insane. I just wanted to share that with you. That's just another way of kind of illustrating what Shane had. I think we got a question about that. Let's see. Someone asked a question. Amazing comp plan. Okay, no, that was just a side comment from someone. All right, guys. So that's our special incentive training. Again, Shane, thanks for that. Awesome revelation of things to come. And again, appreciate your leadership and your training skills and your insights. And guys, again, roll up your sleeves and make it happen. This is another amazing part. This could set you free big time if you were able to tap into this. So encourage you to go for it. All right, my friend. Thank you for unwrapping that one for us.
Awesome. You're welcome. And thank you so much, James. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate your time. Hope you got some value. Get started. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do that. All right, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.